You're no good but a calatara. Okay. Let's put this stuff on here. Let's push this on here. Hmm. It's coming apart. Oh. Oops. That thing was in there. Okay. Welcome to Leonard's House of Light and Positivity. Come on in. Take your shoes off. Converse with your other brothers and sisters of the light. Investigate anything they tell you and investigate anything I tell you to. I'm going to give you food for thought for your soul, for your spirit, for your mind, your body, your emotions. Okay? So, will everyone tell me where you're streaming from? I would appreciate that. Virginia, welcome. New York, welcome. Montana, welcome. Texas, welcome. New York, welcome again. Albuquerque, New Mexico, welcome. Chicago, welcome. Norfolk, Virginia, welcome. North Carolina, Wyoming, welcome. New Mexico, welcome. Jamaica, welcome. Florida, welcome. Georgia, New York, Georgia again, welcome. Grand evening to everyone. Mhm. Hampton, Virginia, welcome. I've been in Hampton. I had a lovely time when I was in there. Ohio, welcome. Canada, welcome. Philip, you're in Canada now? Brooklyn, New York, welcome. Mississippi, welcome. Yeah, Philip, are you living in Canada now? Or are you just visiting? California, welcome. Florida, welcome. Oh, congratulations on your new home. Philip, New Jersey, welcome. North Carolina, welcome. The LIXI star. Amy, welcome. Okay, we had a couple more minutes. You're welcome, Philip. What part of Canada? Are you in Montreal or what is that? Toronto. Kentucky, welcome. Toronto. Oh, okay. I've never been to Toronto. I've been to Montreal and Quebec City, but I've never been there. Idaho, welcome. Two more minutes. Shade Smith. Okay, I'm glad you made it on time too. Grand evening, everyone. What is this here? Ooh, we got 2 more minutes to find out where everyone is streaming from before we start to answer our questions. Virginia, welcome. New Jersey, New Jersey, welcome. I should live in New Jersey. North Carolina, welcome. That's Lisa. I should live in Berlin, New Jersey. Florida, welcome. Oklahoma, welcome. Canada again, welcome. Canada's in the house very good today. Virginia, welcome. DC, all right, DC's in the house. I don't know about DC with all this mess going on. I'm telling you, it ain't right. Amy Davis, grand evening. Canadian in Los Angeles. Welcome, Los Angeles. One more minute. Canada's in the house tonight. Well represented. Who is this? One more minute. Reese, what? Ty, no, do not move to California. North Carolina, welcome. Maryland, welcome. Rish, RIAH, I'm fine. Grand evening to everyone that's just joining us. Okay, let's start our introduction. All right, we're going to call upon the ancestors to assist us tonight. We call upon you, the divine source of frequency and light of the universe, the primary creator, Salini Nanini, mother of the universe, Joshua, Jeremiah, guardian angels, spiritual guides, ancestors, Holy Spirit, and spiritual animal totem. Saint Anthony, Saint Jude, Saint Joseph, Saint Bernadette Pakiki, Saint Michael, Saint Expedite, Saint Gabriel, Raphael, Daniel, Uriel, Ariel, Cleopatra, Medusa, Anubis, Metatron, thank you for the heart, Joel, Artemis the dragon, Terramire, Athena, Aphrodite, Isis, Sheba, Kali, that's Bamet, that's Semet, We ask you to come in tonight to give us the answers to these questions that's going to be presented to us. I'm just the vehicle, the messenger. You are the source, not me. Thank you. Let's clear the negativity. Banish all negative forces. To enter this space, put the shield around. Thank you. Before I start answering questions, I have a few announcements to make. I will not direct message you to ask you if you want a reading. You will have to contact me for a reading. If anyone direct message you, that is a scammer. Please report them to whatever social media that you are on. Okay? Also, there will be only one question being presented to be answered from each person. If you want, thank you for the heart, thank you for whatever the happy, thank you for the heart. If you want additional questions answered, you must go to my Linktree link where you will see my Cash App, thank you, my Cash App disclaimer, and my PayPal link. It will be one additional question will be $10 per person. You will have to leave your thank you for the rose, your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address so I can contact you. Anything below $10 will be considered a gift. If you do not leave the proper information to contact you, will be considered a gift. If you want a private reading, you will go to my website. You will have to Google it. It's one word, all lowercase, readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. Once you get to the first page, you will hit on the three lines above the first page, will bring you to the table of contents. You will hit the checkout page and scroll down to intuitive readings. Hit the option, add it to the cart, and please put all your information in there so when I get that information, I can contact you to set up a time for your reading. Or any other services or products that I sell on my website. I hope that I made that clear, and I will be initiating these announcements during the live streaming. Also, if you want to join my live subscribers streaming, it's the first Friday in each month. The next one will be on December the 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for that. Thank you. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's $9.99 a month, reoccurring, open forum. Thank you. Unlimited questions and a chance for a drawing to win a 15-minute reading valued at $40. Once I notified you to get your reading, you have a month to claim it. If you don't claim it, it will not be valid after December the 6th. Okay, I will be going to my Linktree link to putting the winner of the reading. I've already contacted them. They got in touch with me and telling me that the number that I gave them was not working. That was not right. It is working, and you didn't call me. Thank you. All right, you got that, ladies and gentlemen? All right, come on. Let's start uh, the answering questions. Angela, anything for me since we last spoke? Well, last week was a crazy week. I mean, this week with the election and everything. So there's a lot of things scattered. But we got to bring these things back together and create a new structure. We got to make plans for the future for the next 4 years, that this foolishness will not affect us. Okay? So you're in the stage of making plans to move forward, regardless of who's in. The divine source of light and frequency is going to guide you away from the chaos. For those people who put him in, he's going to mess with them too. So you are a fool. And it's going to come swiftly. That is karma. All right, Angela? Shana, anything for me, please? I'm getting some issues with my right hip. I'm also getting some hips, issues with movement of some kind of problem that's connected with your sciatic nerve, and it's on that nerve. So you're going to have to do some yoga stretching exercise to eliminate this. All right? So I have to pick it up with your health. Sophia, anything for me, please? What's wrong with your brakes? Or what's wrong with your gas pedal in your car? Because my right foot is keep hitting on the gas and it's not going on. So something is going on with the gas and ejection into the engine. So you need to get that checked out. Jay, when will Sean reach out to reconcile? As you know, we are now in our pre-shadow period of Mercury getting ready retrograde. Mercury will retrograde on the 25th of November, 2024. So when a planet is retrograding, it's moving backwards from our Earth point of view. And when it's moving backwards, it's going to correct things that went on when it was going direct. And also, when Mercury goes retrograde, friends, people from the past, and lovers will come back. So I feel that he will be contacting you once Mercury goes retrograde on the 25th of November. And we're already in the pre-shadow period. The pre-shadow period represents 2 weeks prior to the official date of the retrograde. So whatever sign that is going to retrograde it will affect that. So now it's going to retrograde in Sagittarius, what is its opposition. So it's going to retrograde higher education. It's going to affect that. Foreign travel, foreigners, foreign cultures, etc. Okay, so that's what's going to affect you. Well, that's when Sean is going to reach out and reconcile. Celeste, thank you, Celeste. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my live subscribers. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Kay, anything for me, please? What's wrong with your stomach, baby? I'm getting some bubbling noise here. I'm also getting some problem with digesting. And I'm also picking up, there's some issues here with your elimination. So that you're not eating enough green vegetables, you're not eating enough fruit to put fiber into your system to bring it out. Okay? Because when you see all the people with these big bellies and all these rows, that is backed up feces. That is bad bacteria. We got to have a certain amount of bad bacteria in our system and a certain amount of good bacteria. When we start gaining weight in those middle sections, you got too much bad bacteria. And bacteria in these sections will lead to some things that would have to do with your colon and your digestive system. So you want this stuff out. You don't want to be packed up, because when it packs up, it breathes. And then when it breathes sickness and illness. Your gut is your second brain. Okay? Kitty Kim, hey, anything for my health wise? I'm getting mucus. So I'm getting some issues here with your lungs. You're not drinking enough water. We need a certain amount of mucus in our system. But you got too much. I don't know, you're a smoker or you got asthma or bronchitis. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Or you got some form of bronchitis. So I need you to get CMOS. Brittany, anything good coming towards me? What does the sun in Scorpio represent? It represents transformation, change. It represents endings and new beginning. It represents death and resurrection, rising from the ashes. So there's a lot of changes going on in your life, Brittany, that have to do with emotional issues, letting them go. Joanna, am I meant to be in Colorado? Oh, I love Colorado. I went to Denver to visit a friend of mine. I love it. But the weather, I went in what? May. Boy, I'm glad I bought me some heavy sweaters and long sleeve shirts because I thought it was warm enough in there to wear my shorts. But no, and you go up those mountains and stuff, the further you go up, it gets colder. Now, it's a beautiful place, but I wouldn't want to live there because of the cold. So if you like the cold, then you go to Colorado. If you don't like it, don't go there because the winter is going to be brutal. Okay? Glam, go. Glam got the life. Anything for me? Well, honey, you got the life. I'm getting some issues about money. You're looking over your debts and you're looking over your finances or your assets, and it's not working out. So you got to come and sit down and see where you need to cut the budget. Because I feel you want to buy a house and you want to get another car, but you got to get yourself out of debt and bring that score down. If you don't do the work, you ain't going to have anything. You got to do the work. You got to look at the situation and see what is draining you. You got to eliminate that drain. You got to plug those holes up. Because if you don't do it, you're doing all this work trying to improve yourself. But those holes are still open and it's draining out. Okay? What is it? The the LIXI star. Amy, when will I have a job change and how will it be? What kind of job you want? What kind of change you want in it? You got to realize and the work you got to do. Looking for a job is just like a job itself. And keep your mouth shut because everybody don't want to see you be successful. Oh, that's. I see you getting a job between here now and the end of the year. Renee Sanchez, when will I speak to Demetrius again? When the holiday comes around, people want to be with family, friends, acquaintance, and people that they really care about, love interest. So you're going to be seeing him or hearing from him between now and the end of the year. Layers swim. Will I be moving soon? I'm getting J. So I don't see you moving until January, June, or July. Amy Menendez. Grand evening. Will my citizen situation be resolved and by when? You want to resolve before this crazy person get in. Okay? So I feel it's going to be resolved, but between now and January. But you want to resolve before this idiot gets in. Karen Taylor, what do you see for me? I see you doing some changes in your house. I see some painting. When we paint, this is another form of cleansing because we're taking out the old and bringing in the new. Lovely Erica Hill, hi. Is there a romantic future between Larry and myself? No. Lanie. Greeting. Elizabeth is there. Anything I need to know? Be quiet and observe. When you observe environments, you'll learn more than you run your mouth. Letitia Williams, grand evening, Letitia. Anything for me, please. I'm looking for a present or something going to be presented to you. Someone is going to give you a present. Paul Jacobs, greetings, grand evening, Paul. Anything for me, please. Thank you. The money that you've been waiting for is coming in. I'm picking this money is going to come in between now and the end of this month. Alicia, anything for me, please. I'm getting issues with your lower back, and I'm getting issues with your kidneys and your liver. You better check that out. You're welcome. Okay. All right. Jermaine, Jermaine. Will they call me for the job? It's so when. I'm getting a call before Thanksgiving or right after that. So be prepared for that. Celeste, will my appeal for property damage be approved with information sent for Hurricane Milton? Yes. But I'm also picking up they want to ask for some additional information. Give them that. Because this is what they do. They want to ask for additional information to get you dissuaded not to continue the claim. Okay? So they're going to ask you the same question, but you're going to have to answer it in another way. But this is what they do. This is the tactic that they do, that they want to ask you for additional information, and it's going to be the same question, just send it in, because this is their tactic for you to give up. Also, once you get this money, get some flood insurance. Share. Well, Nicholas and I fix our relationship. The relationship can be salvaged, but you both got to sit down, take the anger out of it, and express how you both feel and hear each other out. And if what you don't want to hear, and if you don't like what you're hearing, then it's not going to work. Remember, everyone comes into our life for a reason and a season and a lesson to be learned. Once we learn that lesson, we have to go on our journey and let these people go because they're learning the lessons too. Sophia, anything about my mental, please. You have imagination and people don't understand it. But the universe is communicating to you. Now, there's someone that is trying to put you down because you aggravates their demons of their insecurity. And it's a man. Leave this man alone. This man is trapped in the 3D and the matrix. This man is being controlled by the matrix. Let him go. Once you let him go, you'll see your mental clarity is more profound and in a direct way. Angela, then I read you one question per person. Tasha or Tarsha. Anything good for me, please, and thank you. You're thinking about going home for the holidays, but you don't think that you're going to have the money. The money will be there, and you need to make your reservation now so the price will not go up too high. Also, you wonder if you'll be able to get back to your home from the holiday. Yes, you will, because of the this chaos and all that stuff. But you're going to get out there just in time. Jalanda, anything for me, please. Now, my nose is itching. So this is a man that's trying to get in touch with you about some kind of benefit that is entitled to you or some kind of program. So look for this man getting in touch with you between now and the end of the month. Miss Carter, grand evening. Anything specifically for me, thank you. I'm getting a step here. What's wrong with this step? Oh, you need to be careful going up step. I'm getting a tendency you have not that you don't lift your legs up high enough. So please be careful. That's what I pick up. It could be an accident, but the spirit is trying to warn you. Take your time walking and going up the step. Don't let other people pressure you to move quickly. Because when we move quickly and rush, we're so concerned about getting where we need to go, we're going to have issues. Come, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's share this live. Jordan, Grand Eve, when will JA reach out to reconcile? Aside from retrograde, what he's feeling about me. He's confused. And he's the person you can't tell him nothing. He don't even believe that S stink. Even you put his face in it. So I don't see this relationship going any further. I feel that you're giving too much in this relationship and getting nothing in return, and you're tired of it. So you got to set boundaries. You got to start loving yourself. You got to put yourself first, and you got to do the work. I mean, when we do the work, it's not pleasant. We got to go in the dark, the into the dark shadow of the night. We got to look at. We got to look at. We got to look at ourselves in a realistic light, the good and the bad. Then we got to bring that balance. And so you're going to see things that you don't want to see. But this is the reality. This is the part of the darkness, and this is part of the light. So you're going to turn that darkness into light. And you're going to take that darkness that's in the light and turn it into the light. We got to raise our vibration. We got to raise it to the fourth dimension to open up our heart. Because if we don't open up our heart, we're going to be left behind because the earth is speeding up. Time is speeding up. And a lot of us are going to be left in destruction in this materialistic world. We've been taught to look for everything beside us. We've been taught that this president is going to save and change everything. No, change is within you. Change begin with you. All this stuff, this is illusion. This is not reality. Only thing that's real is within us. Jordan, Grand Ethan, well, I graduated in January. Most definitely continue to do the work and continue to believe in yourself and continue to believe in the divine frequency and light of the universe. Not these false gods, not this false religion. These people don't understand that they're praying to the devil himself. These churches, these synagogues, these mosques, that is the devil. And you've been praying to him. This is one who brings all this chaos, destruction, this racism, this sexism. Everything is destruction because they want to control you with this religion. This is where they can control you and continue to feed these false narratives into you. And you believe it. I asked one person, thank you, online, and I asked him, I told him, well, what is your birthday? You know what he told me? I mean, what is his astrological sign? He's going to say this, the cross. That is no sign, that's illusion. Christ said the kingdom of the Father is within you. That is the divine consciousness. That is the divine Christ. It's within you. It's not outside of you. It's nobody coming from the sky to save you. You got to save yourself, to recognize that you are part of the divine frequency, that you are a king, a queen, and a god and a goddess. Until you recognize that, you'll be subjected to this matrix and there's destruction because they're all going to be wiped out. You better upgrade. The solar flares is getting harder and hotter. They're going to be wiped out. They can go underground if they want to. They're going to be wiped out underneath there too. This is the age of Aquarius. This, thank you for the bracelet. This is what they're talking about, the rapture. The rapture is the ending of a cycle. And this cycle is a matrix art cycle to the divine feminine. That's why they're trying to control your body, try to do this and do everything. But it ain't going to work. They know that. It's just like some. Thank you for the road. It's just like somebody. They're carrying them out the door because they're all drunk and everything, and they're still fighting and carrying on because they know it's over with. Okay. Thank you for the rose, Morales. You will graduate. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the bracelet. Tina G, will my appeal for disability be approved soon? Yes, it'll be approved before the year is out. One question per person. I'm not going to thank you for the rose, thank you for the bracelet. I'm not going to keep on reiterating this. See this, we don't listen. Hey, they will say even when the truth will be exposed to them right in front of their face, they will not believe it. Thank you for the bracelet, thank you for the rose. And these people do not listen. So they're going to be thrown, when they say that pit of fire, that is the pit of the sun. Thank you. The swift, the changing of the poles. If you notice, that was all around the world. They had this sudden flood and rain and everything. The poles are shifting. The earth is renewing herself. She's getting all this pollution, this destruction off of her back, and the solar flares and the earth renewing itself. It's going to wipe it out, all these people. They're going to be wiped out. Do you know it's only 400 million people that's going to move from the third dimension to the fifth dimension? So all those other people are going to be destroyed. Their physical body is going to be destroyed. Their environments are going to be destroyed. They did not heed the warning. And the universe is not playing. So if you're called to raise your vibration, raise it. Raise above the 3Ds. And the 3Ds are the root, the sacral, and the solar plex. You got to open up your heart. That's the fourth. The fifth is speaking your truth. Okay? Jane. Miss Carter with it. Miss Carter, grand evening. Anything specific for me, and thank you. I see some issues here with your job. Don't worry about it. They're trying to intimidate you. You will still have your job. So don't worry about it. This is another thing we have to learn. We are not in control. The divine frequency and light is in control. This is what, I'm not going to say it's a he or she, it's an energy. It's to teach us. If we let go and try to stop being in control and let the divine process go into effect, our lives will be much better. Thank you for the heart. And pay attention to your intuition, your gut feeling. Don't let other people subjugate you into trapness, to be trapped. Because everybody don't want you to be successful. Do you know the worst thing is worse than jealousy is envious. And you know why envious is more worse than jealousy? It's because you did the work. They don't want to do the work, but they want to claim the rewards. So envious is worse than jealousy. Okay, what's over here? Emerson Ray, is there a healthy? I don't quite understand that. Oh, is there a healthy relationship happening for Rachel and I, Mr. Munson? The healthy relationship is that you got to accept people as they are. You cannot change them. They have to take the responsibility to change themselves. You cannot take that burden. See, people will want you to take their burden and change. They have to make those decisions. There's people out here that want to take your destiny because they can see what's going to happen in your future that's going to benefit you greater than them. And they're going to put you down. They're going to say you're crazy. And this is why we have to teach and talk to our children in a constructive, civilized way. We don't tell them they ain't going to never be nothing, that they ain't nothing because you don't like the father or you don't like the mother. Stop that. Because when they start hearing this all the time, they be saying, well, maybe this is right. You don't want this. So we got to be positive for our children and our grandchildren so they can be the best who they can be. So, yes, the relationship happened with you and Rachel. Emerson, greetings, grand evening. Gail Lewis Jacob. Gail, any message for me regarding work? You're going to get another job. You're coming out of that environment. It's too toxic. So from here until June, you'll have another job. Thank you, Emerson. Oh, Cynthia, anything for me? What's wrong with your neck? So you holding this phone? We got to hold the phone up because this put pressure on our neck and then it put pressure on our spine and our vertebrae and then our back, particularly the lower back. Emerson, I won't change her. Thank you. Good. I appreciate you too, Emerson, for being here tonight to bear witness to the truth. Okay. Shenica. Anything for me, please? I'm tired. I feel a weight on me. This is not your weight. This is someone else. Stop letting this is the woman drain you. Thank you for the rose. Every time she comes, she got an issue. And she does not change the situation. Thank you for the rose. She's a psychic vampire. Stay away from her. Thank you for the rose. Come on, let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. K. Ann Williams, do you see anything for me, please? Are you going to do some renovation in your home? Are you getting a marble or quartz or a countertop? Because I see a countertop and I see it's white with some brown dots in it. Thank you for the rose. Are you renovating your kitchen? That's what I pick up. Mm-hmm. Always Bunny. Heather, anything for me, please? I'm getting some issues here with credit cards here. Is your credit card stolen or are you waiting for another credit card? Or you need to be very careful where you use your credit card. Something about credit cards here. That's what I pick up. One question per person. If you want additional question, please go to my Linktree link where you'll find my Cash App, and please read the Cash App disclaimer, and you'll find my PayPal link. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address. One question for $10. Anything below $10, I would consider that a gift. If you don't leave the proper information to contact you, I would consider that a gift too. What is this? God, love, stress. There is two types of stress. There's good stress and there's bad stress. The bad stress will put pressure on your organs and your health. It's going to attack the vulnerability in your immune system if it's not strong. Good stress, you can do that through exercise, walk, dance to get it out of your system. Dala, any message for me, please? I'm getting some issues with my knees. So that tells me you have too much weight. You need to lose weight. And this is putting issues on your knees. 'Cause I'm getting pain in my knee and problems with your hips and your lower back. And this is generally problems with your liver and your kidneys. More water, 50 ounces of HO2, and get your other water from your fruits. But you're going to have to lose weight. Also, I feel your thighs are giving you some issues too. So all of this is connected. JJ, will and when will Joel reach out to reconcile? Will it lead to a long-term relationship? I feel he's going to reach out to you before the month is out. And there's some issues with his health. Okay? Something with his heart. So he has to be careful. Something's connected with his heart. Miss DD53, D, anything for me? What's wrong with your eyes? Your eyes are giving you issues here. Remember, your eyes and your feet are all connected. On the bottom of your feet, there's 20, I think it's 28 or 26 bones, and each bone is connected to an organ in your body. So I'm getting some issues with your feet that's causing these issues with your eyes. Thank you for the heart. And you need to stay away from carrots. Carrots is a hybrid. It's man-made, and it makes your eyes bad. It don't make your eyes good. Excuse me. Ashley, baby, anything for me? Love, thank you. Well, there's somebody trying to come back, but don't let him back. He has not changed. You're in a different timeline. You're not that same person when you was with him. And he has not changed. Do not let him back. You're going to be meeting someone new during the holidays, so accept all invitations. Ashley, EDE underscore management. Grand evening, Miss. Thank you. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Is there anything for me? Please. Much appreciation. I'm getting some issues here about finances. I'm getting some issues about information that was sent to the wrong area or the wrong department, and I feel this is good, is beginning to straighten out. I feel this gave you some stress or some worrying or concern, but you don't need to do. So it's going to be straightened out. Okay? Let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Thank you. Blue Love Father. Thank you. BRY, should I go out by myself this Saturday? Thank you for the road. Yes, most indefinitely. I'll go every place by myself. No, I can't say I'll go every place by myself. Because when I go out and I'm by myself, look behind me, there's legions. They are my ancestors, my guardian angels, my spiritual guides. They're with me. And we have to recognize that when you do go out and people see you, they see these people around you. They see a force around you. So they ain't coming messing with you. I went out for Halloween. I invited to a Halloween party. I went to the club and everything, and they were searching patting people down and all that stuff. And I said, what the hell? Oh, wait a minute. Don't be patting on me. And he said, give me, I'm going to see your license. He looked at me. I'm sorry, sir. Thank you. I said, I'm not patting you. I'm not, you're all right. So go out by yourself. I remember I used to be shy about going out. I didn't want to go out by myself. I was in my 20s. And I always went, oh, you going out? I said, yeah, we're going to go out and have a great time. And I took my shower, got my clothes together, and they're going to call me and say, oh, I ain't going out. I don't feel good. I said, oh, okay. Okay. And I said, all right. And I said, well, I better stay in here and look at some television. And the Spirit spoke to me and said, why are you going to stay in here? You don't need anyone to go out with you. Remember, your company is better than any other people's company. Said, we're with you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. So I got up and went out. And guess what? I saw those same no good hags and them no gooders out there having a great time. And I said, I thought you said you didn't feel good. Oh, I start feeling good. So I said, oh, this is some BS. Oh, come on, I know you ain't dancing with me. I danced by myself. And that was the end of me going out with anybody. When I want to go someplace, I go. I travel all over the world by myself. So go out by yourself. I go out once a month to dinner by myself. And then I go out dancing. Don't be waiting on people. Live your life. Do what you like to do. Because people are full of bulukuruka. R-I-B-R-Y. Buttercup, underscore reads, hey, Buttercup, I'm constantly seeing angel numbers, anything for me. Well, you see the angel numbers, then you pay attention. And then when you see those angel numbers, what is going through your mind when you see it? And that's when you need to follow through. So, for instance, when you see 111, your manifestation is coming. When you see 222, you're on the right path. When you see 333, you have to stay focused. When you see 444, protection. Okay, when you see 555, that's change. 666, harmony, balance, patience, and issues that have connected with health, work, and service to others, and issues that have to do with finding solutions to outstanding issues. 77777, blessings and balance. 888, abundance, prosperity, infinity, success, strength, intimacy, share resources, death and resurrection, rising from the ashes. Transformation and secrets. 999, letting go, realization, endings and new beginnings. 101010, new opportunity, a new beginning. 1111, open up those two new doors to a new cycle. So that's what you need to pay attention. And you got to think what was on your mind when you saw that number, because that and what was on your mind is connected. Who is this? Marcus Mars. Grand evening, Marcus. Ain't you've been having some dreams about your creativity and what you need to do in your business. You've been lazy. So get off your bahakoko and make action. And you got to believe in yourself when nobody else believes in you. But when the divine frequency and light believe in you, you're going to make it. Remember, you got to think positive. You got to stop doubting yourself. You got to visualize it. You got to manifest it. You got to say, I have it now. Okay? Who's it? T_2 raw. How successful will I be with my new career? Stop doubting yourself. See, when you say something like that, you're sending out to the universe, I'm not going to be successful in my career. You got to say, I am successful in my career. It's what you think. If you think positive, then you're going to attract it. If you think negative, you're going to attract that. All right? Tika, anything for me, please? What's wrong with your car? I'm getting some issues here with the steering wheel. You might need some steering wheel fluid because you're having problems turning that steering wheel. Even when you have automatic steering, you still need to have fluid in the steering wheel. So go to the auto store, get them to put it in before it get out of hand where you got to put it in the shop. Okay? Brittany Keeble, anything for me. What's wrong with your wrist? Oh my goodness, I got some sharp pains coming through it. Right here, particularly your left side. Excuse me. Remember, your left side is associated with your femininity. Oh Lord. The right side is associated with your masculinity. So there's an unbalance there. You're letting people walk over you. You need to stand in your power. You need to call your power back. You need to say your name. Leonard calls all his power back that's been taken from him without his permission by people, places, things, entities, and dimensions. Return to me clean, cleansed, and safe. Leonard called all his love back that was given and taken from him without his permission by people who didn't appreciate it, who didn't understand it, by people, places, things, entities, and dimensions. Return to me clean, cleansed, and safe. Leonard called back all his intimacy that was wasted on people who took it without his permission or would not give anything back. People, places, things, entities, and dimensions, I want to return to me clean, cleansed, and safe. So you got to call your power back every day. So that's what I feel. And stop feeling sorry from yourself. Come out of this wounded warrior. Come out of this scarcity mindset. Let's go into abundant mindset and be a survivor. Okay, just share this live. Big Dip. Hey, Big Dip, what's next for me? Good things, because you did the work. You trust and you have faith. See, this is all boiling down to faith. You got to go back and see where the divine frequency or light brought you from. And every situation that you were in, it gave you that push. So you know whatever you're going through is a test before that new blessing come in. But the test is to make sure, do you still have faith in yourself and faith in the divine source of frequency and light? Big Dip. Keyshawn, anything for me, please? I'm getting issues with your health, high blood pressure, hypertension. You're taking medicine for your high blood pressure. Maybe you need to get that medicine lower because it's causing some issue. And you want to get off of the high blood pressure because you're getting tired of taking this medicine. So you got to find the natural way to eliminate it. See, that's why they call them practitioners, because they're practicing on us. They don't want us to get better. They don't want us to get healthy, because if they you get healthy, they're out of business. They can't buy that beach house, that summer home, that diamond ring for their wife and for themselves, and all this stuff. So they're going to lie. And all this stuff they're giving you is causing side effects that's causing other issues. You got to stop it. Alex, thank you for the road. When do you see J. Amos reaching out to reconnect and us getting into a commitment? I feel he's going to reach out once Mercury goes retrograde. It's on the 25th of this month. ASHLI. When would I be in a relationship? When you start loving yourself. When you start setting boundaries. When you say no and putting yourself, thank you for the rose, above everyone, and put yourself first. And you got to do the work. You got to go into the dark shadow of the soul. You got to go inside. Thank you for the heart to see what's going on. You got to look at the rawness of you. It ain't going to be pretty. I'm going to tell you. But you got to accept it. And when you choose peace and yourself, instead of spending all this energy chasing Johnny, Curtis, Howard, Mickey, spend that energy on yourself. Invest in you. And stop chasing these no good cool geekies. Black Stallion, La Chisa. Am I on the right track with Nick? Yes. Sydney, anything for me on my career? You're going back to school. And I feel you're going to go back to school. You can't go now in the beginning of the year, the winter session, or the spring session. Blue Love, yes. Okay, all right. You're welcome. Shonda, what is for me? Okay, now what's going on here with your, I'm getting on your side, on the left side, and near your lungs and in between your hips. Something going on there. Oh, I get shooting pains here too. I'm also getting issues here with a lot of gas. You need to get that checked out. Let's try it. Oh, try what? JOC, what? Will Bryn and I reconcile? Yes. Nicole, any message for me? Thank you. Nicole, you got to say something to somebody. It's been bothering you and it's causing you some issue. We cannot keep holding things in. It eats us alive. We got to express it. If they can express it, then you need to express it. But the difference with you, you're going to take the anger out of it. You're going to use diplomacy. You're going to be a diplomat. Because when you go there to say something to someone and you go, hey, they're going to come to you the same way, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, but when you come there cool, calm, and collected, then this is going to lower their anxiety. And this is where they can think. They can use their intelligence to communicate and not their emotions. Because when you use your emotions, you're going to say things that you shouldn't say. You're going to come unfocused. You're going to come confused. And you're going to be more bewildered than you was before you came in to say something. So it's about presentation. If you come in the proper way, then the anxiety and the anger can be reduced. When you do that, you have the upper hand. You are in control of it. But when you go there with all this anger, oh, come on, let's do this stuff, you lost control. Because that's what they want you to do. They want to get a rise out of you. They want to embarrass you in front of other people. Okay? Nicole? Rich, anything for me, please. Rich, you found out some information about someone that you really disappointed, but you were warned about this person and you didn't listen. We all need to listen when people give us information about a person. Before we make any conclusion, we have to observe it. Just by observing someone, you'll learn more about it. Silence is the sleep of wisdom. People don't like quiet people because they don't know what's going on. They don't have no pinpoint as how they're going to react to something. They don't know how to figure you out. So it's the best to be a mystery. Know yourself. That's what the meaning is. Know thyself. Don't let nobody know you. It's always to have a mystery. You don't have to go out all the time. And you can go out, but you don't have to go on this certain set and that set. Let people wonder where you at. I haven't seen them. Okay? Oh, you get on my nerve here. Excuse me. That is Sean. Where do you see? Nay, thank you for committing to me. Not until next year. Teresa J. Grand evening. Anything for me, please? What's wrong with your floors where you're at? Are you going to put new floors in? Or if you're in an apartment, are they going to put new floors in? So I see some renovation connected with floors. And it's going to be laminate or it's going to be hardwood floors. Mm-mm. Okay. Thank you. Whatever. That's beautiful. Thank you. Alex, anything for me, I need a spiritual message. It's almost there. Don't give up. You're at the point of no return. The situation you're in is about to get better. Don't give up. Miss Lena, blessings to you too. I am new here. Any message for me? I'm getting headaches. And this has nothing to do with high blood pressure. This has to do with stress and tension that's going on. What's going on here? I'm also picking up rushing. You need to slow down. You need to slow down and take some deep breaths. Because by rushing, you're going to make mistakes and it's going to take so much time to correct it. Don't let people rush, force you to rush. Take your time. And if you're doing something that's going to benefit you and someone contact you or whatever thing, you finish. You have a tendency, you don't finish things. You leave it. You procrastinate too much. That's what I pick up. Miss Lena, Sharon, thank you for the rose. Anything for me? I'm getting something about land. Do you want to buy land? Are you thinking about building something on the land? Or some kind of land or something is coming to you? That's what I pick up. Let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, what do you see coming in love, potential relationship? Thank you. Like I said earlier, when you start loving yourself and start putting yourself first, then that's when that love will come. When you got to raise your frequency. So when you're raising that frequency, that person that you've been wanting is doing the same. They're not going to come because you're on a lower vibration. Now you want to continue to stay with these toxic and lower vibrational people, so you're not going to progress. You're going to find people, but they are BS. They don't want nothing. They want to take what you have. They don't want to do the work. So you got to do the work, okay? That's the only thing that you need to do to attract that type of person that you've been looking for. Ava 3905, anything for me. I'm getting tired. That tells me that you have a lack of iron deficiency. So you need to get some iron supplements or you need to eat more green vegetables. You also need to get some B12 and B6. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Christina, anything for me, please? There's a man around you that's very angry. Oh, he's angry. Ooh, and he likes to start stuff. You got to tune this man out. This man is a violent person. You got to ignore him. Okay? Juji B02. Grand evening, Juji B. Reset your mind. Thank you for the road. Because California is going to be wiped off the planet. That's why you should not go to California. People are leaving California in droves. The cost of living is too high. The Spirit's telling you, don't go to California. I gave you the message. You take what you got from it. Johnny, will I be a wealthy, financially free soon? I feel you'll be free and wealthy. But you have a tendency to run your mouth. You can't give to everybody. You can save everybody. You got to save yourself. But you will be wealthy, financially stable. Okay? Thank you for the enlighten. One question per person. Teresa, anything for me, please? What's wrong with your arms, particularly your left arm? I'm getting some issues here. Did you injure your arm or do you have some kind of rod or something in your arm? But I get a lot of thriving. And this could be connected with the weather changing too. So something wrong with your arm. You need to go get that checked out. Jay, will I receive money from my previous job? Yes, but you got to fill the paperwork out. And they're going to try to intimidate you not to do it. You do it. Sharon, anything for me, please? There's a man trying to come back in your life. Don't let him back. This man is worse than he was before. Don't fall for the okey dokey, the sweet talk. He hasn't changed. Don't let him back. Thank you for the thunder, Chanel. Anything for me? I'm getting issues here with your right hip. What's going on with that? Hmm. Your right hip. There's some issue. Thank you for the thundering, the lightning. There's something going on with your hip. You need to get it straightened out. Or you can do some stretching, some yoga stretching, because it's too tight. I'm getting the right one. RIAH. Yes, but I don't see that full time happening until after the holiday. Oh, see this. Chevy 78, Shanti, any message for me, please? I'm getting issues with your job. There's someone who doesn't like you and is nitpicking. So I want you to do your job, be there on time, come back from your take your breaks on time, come back from your breaks, your lunch and everything. They're fishing, but they're gonna find there's nothing in the pond. Okay? So they're gonna uh, double check everything before you give it to this person. SEDA. Anything, any message between me and Sora? There's a lot of tension with that situation because that's something connected with money. And don't loan him any money. Thank you for the rose. Don't give him any money. You won't get it back. Thank you for the heart. Nisi underscore true underscore Aries. Nisi, anything for me, please? I'm picking up a grandmother here. And she's been coming to you in your dreams, but you're not listening to what she's saying. There's a message there, so you need to listen. Blessing, Sean? Will I be wealthy? Let me tell you about wealth, baby. The most wealthy thing that you can be in your lifetime is your health. Because without that health, you can't do anything for yourself or for anyone. So we got to recognize that we are wealthy. That they trying to come up with a name for the wealth that you have. They try to come up with a new number for the wealth you have. And that is your health. Because when you got that health, thank you for the rose, you got everything. Then you can get that materialistic wealth. Thank you for the rose, and what you will get. Blessings. Sally, okay. Okay. I gotta get some water here. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Someone here on this live is not sleeping well. They're tossing and turning. You can't change the situation. Only the divine frequency can change it. Let it take its natural course. It will work out in your favor. If you won't, what's this mess? Lord, excuse me. Hold on. If you won't, it won't happen. I bless this water to cleanse my DNA, my NEA, my REA, all my cells, and all the organs of all toxics. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Phenomena. What's going on? Thank you for the rose. On with me, please. You're doubting yourself. People around you are causing you to doubt yourself. Thank you for the rose. They're interjecting negative advice to you, and you've been following them, and things have been kind of chaotic. Thank you for the rose. Follow your own advice, and follow. Thank you for the rose, and follow the advice from the divine. Chauncey B. Anything for Chauncey? Is a man from the past trying to get in contact with you, and he's in a hurry. There's some information that you've been wanting to find out, and this information is going to help you, and it's connected something to do with land and money. Okay? Right. Thank you. Let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lightning Boat. I knew it was a Lightning Boat. Lerrie. Anything for me. I'm getting my throat. issue with sore throats? Are there some issues here not speaking your truth? Thank you for the lightning bolt. Someone you need to say something to that you've been holding in, get it out, say it. But use diplomacy. Thank you for the lightning bolt. And don't stop being a people pleaser and don't care what they think about you, but use diplomacy. Jessica, Jessica KK27, anything for me. I'm getting some issues here by my ear, right behind my ear. So there's some infection here, an ear infection that keep on occurring. So I need you to heat up some olive oil. Oh, what's going on here? Mm. Olive oil. Take, um, don't put the Q-tip in your ear. Take a Q-tip and dip it in the olive oil and let it drip into your ear. This will help this infection. So it's something to do with the sinuses that's dripping. Now that sinuses that post dripping can affect your ears, your throat, your lungs, your stomach, and your lower back. Oh, excuse me. One question per person. If you want additional question, go to my Linktree link. You'll see my Cash App and my PayPal link. Please read my Cash App disclaimer. Please leave your name, your telephone number, or your name or email address so I can contact you. Each question is $10. Anything below $10 will be considered a gift. Anything that you don't leave your proper information to contact you will be considered a gift. One question per person. Cuckoo, cuckoo. I don't have any hip pain. Well, if you don't have it, you're going to have it. Chevy 78, anything for me, please? I'm having some issues with my stomach here. I'm having gas, issues with your digestive system. You're eating food that's causing disruption to your stomach and it's causing gas. Sunshine, anything for Shelby. I'm having issues with my eyes. I'm getting stigmatism, blurring. So I need you to go. When was the last time you had your eyes uh, exam? You need to get your eyes examined. There's some issues there. I'm also getting some floaters too. Okay. Also, I'm picking up some. My right eye is jumping, so there's some issues here about some blessings coming to you. Okay. One question per person. Rita, peace. Grand evening, Rita. Okay. Thank you for the heart. Kia, anything for me? Are you buying a new computer? A new monitor or something? I see you buying some electronics. But if you're going to buy it, do not buy it. Try to get it before the 25th of November. Because when Mercury goes retrograde, do not buy any cars, any cell phone, any electronics. If you do, you're going to have problems with it. Do not sign any agreements, any contract. You got to postpone it until it goes out of uh, when it goes direct. Don't start any jobs, all that, because you're going to have issues. And a woman is trying to get in touch with you about something. Christina C., what is next for me, please, and thank you. I see you moving, and this move has something to do with employment. Melia Blue. Jen, anything good for me coming in for me? You have learned your lesson not to spend all your money during this holiday time. So you're not buying all these gifts and things. That's the number one. Another thing, I see that you want to even move and buy a house or and a car. So you got to bring your credit score down. So this is why you're not spending a lot of money during the holidays. Alexandra, when will JA and me get into a committed relationship? We have to realize when we meet people, we got to sit down and be honest, not just with them, but with ourselves. Where's this mess coming from? What are they looking for? What are you looking for? If you're looking for a commitment and they're not looking for a commitment, but just a good time, now you want to have a good time, just have the good time. If you don't deal with them. And then if you're going to have a good time with him or her, you let them know you're going to see other people because that's what you want of relationship. You got to address that issue. Thank you for the come on, let's share this live. The bronze underscore goddess. Charisse, will my living situation improve with my stepchildren? Yes. Jackie O'Connor Kara. Jackie, please. What do you want, Jackie? You got to give me a specific question. Vani, Vani, do you see anything in love for me? Once you start loving yourself and setting boundaries and stop putting people before you, your situation will change. When you keep putting people before you, it's not going to change. You got to raise your vibration. You got to raise your frequency above the 3D, above the matrix. And that's someone that you've been hoping for is doing the same thing. You've been messing around with people that's not on your level. And that's why it all end up not happening. Because they don't want it. And you don't see that they don't want it. So they're going to do anything to sabotage it. Oh, is it? Aniya heard. Is Nate the right person for me or is it Gavin? Gavin, Moonlight, Grand Eden, any message from the Spirit for me? Keep your faith and keep going where you're going. You're on the right path. What was it? Oh, yeah. Jada, will my toy drive be successful? Most definitely. Let's share this live, ladies and gentlemen. Dip Pal, anything for me, please. I get a lot of tiredness here. You're not getting enough sleep. You're worrying about something. Your mind is racing. Okay? And so you need to stop, leave that job on the job and leave your home in your home. You got to stop it. Else this is going to create a lot of problems for you. Thank you. I love that. Sierra Leone. What is this? LANA LANE 930. Anything from me? Lena? Lena. That's a pretty name. That's pretty. What's wrong with your roof? There's something going on with your roof, or there's leaks here. And I'm picking up your breathing. When you got stuff in the ceiling and the roof is leaking, that's money coming. That's prosperity. Money you don't know nothing about. But you got to get this stuff fixed because, see, if you don't get it fixed, it's going to be a lot. It's going to create black mold. And those pores, you're going to breathe it in. So it's something wrong with your lungs. You better get it checked out. Thank you for the soccer ball. That's what it looked like to me. It may not be it. Thank you. MELIA, no, blue. Jen, anything good coming in for me? You're coming out a lot of confusion. It's not your fault. It's been brought on by people that's causing issues. What the hell? Excuse me for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, turn this off. Oh. What the? Okay, I'm back. Oh, let's get back here. All right. Who is this? Thank you. What is that? Is that a soccer ball? Thank you for sending that to me. Thank you. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay. FXMOUSBELLE is Cabla going to reach out? Yes. Rosalind Williams, 326. Anything for me? What's going on with your no, not your right foot, your left foot? And around the toe areas, you got some corns, or you wearing shoes that's too tight or too narrow? You better stop that. And I'm getting a sharp pain going through your left foot. Are you standing on cement or on wood? Because I pick up you stand a lot. So if you're standing a lot, you need to have the proper shoes. You need to have arch support, and you need to get those stockings that will help to massage your feet and your calf and your knee while you're standing up. Okay? Rosalind Williams, 326. Anything for me? I see you're deciding to go back to school for some kind of additional training. Some kind of training that has to do with technology or the new version of technology. And this new version of technology has something to do with AI. Tiff, will I get to go to PA for Christmas? Yes. Detroit girl, Nikki. Anything for me. Now I got the top of my head here. So you're beginning to get downloads. Okay, the downloads come from the divine, from your crown chakra. So you gotta not let people touch your head. And when you go out, you got to keep your head covered. Okay? Because someone is trying to block the downloads that you're getting, the information about a situation that you're in that you want to change. Out the way, _ 0708. Kristen, anything for me? I'm getting some confusion here. Confusion about a relationship and whether you want to stay in it or not. Get out of it because you're not growing. Okay. Okay. THAMAR underscore 007. Tha Thamar. Grand evening. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Do you see anything for me? Your situation is bad, past the point of no return. So the situation is going to get better. Okay? Who is it? Ruby May. Anything for me? Thank you. You're hard headed. You don't want to listen. And when you don't listen, and you learn this, but you still fight against the force. And that's why your situation is not changed. You better get out of that hard headed baby and start listening and follow. Shamani John, hey, Shamani, anything for me? Hey, stay on that path. You're on the right path. Make those moves. Let's make that move right now, baby. What was the how here? Yeah. So make it move, baby. The doors are open. So it's up to you to walk through it. All right. How she wins? Will Justin reach out this week? If he doesn't reach out this week, Mercury will go retrograde on the 25th of this month. And when Mercury goes retrograde, everything from the past is going to pop up. Now, whether you want it back, you got to make that decision. Some of the auto you shouldn't take back. Oh, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Because some of that stuff hasn't changed. And you're going to see it that it hasn't changed. And for instance, thank you for the chili pepper. For instance, I went out, and this person been trying to get. So I met this person a year ago on Halloween. Well, I would say I didn't meet that person. I saw this person on many occasions, but I was in a conversation with someone else, and they were there, and so we introduced ourselves. Okay, so got out there, we talk, we see each other, we shaking our hands and all whatever. So he told me that they worked and I said, well, I can use this kind of, just in case I need this person to come over to do some work in the house, whatever. The person they put their name in there, but they never put their telephone number in there. So another person told me that this was their birthday and I was going to call them, wish them happy solar return. And I looked at that and the phone number. So, and this person was interested in me. I know that. And I was interested in them too. So when I saw them, we spoke and everything, I said, you didn't give me your telephone number. Oh, and he had an attitude. Oh, yes, I did. I gave it to you. And I showed him in my contact, that's just your name, not your number. So I said, okay. Then I just said, well, I'll see him again. I try to explain. But you know what? I said, yeah, I ain't explaining nothing. Eki. I'm not chasing a damn soul. I don't chase, I attract. I don't even want the number. If I see this person out, I'll be cordial, but I don't want anything else. Because here I see the real spirit of the person. So you can look and see, but you'll never get into being with this. I ain't playing no games. I ain't wasting my time, my energy, and my youth. I still got youth, baby, with the bull. And that's another where the universe is blocking this, that you're not supposed to deal with this person. That's why you got to listen to what the spirit is speaking to you and telling you. When you go against it, then the very thing that you don't want is going to occur. Okay? All right. Boat Baka, welcome. Does Sheena wants to be with me? No, because you're not giving you're not giving what you used to give to her. You're giving it to yourself and your business, and you feel this, you gotta go by people's reaction and how they change. And when people change, something is up. When people's behavior, uh, both, what is it? I just had it. Both when people change, behavior change, something is up. So be aware. Hmm. So that's what I pick up a book. Jackie O'Connor Carr. Will my family reunite peaceful by holidays? No. The troublemakers are going to be there. Both. So she doesn't care for you because you're not giving her this finances and this lifestyle. And you feel it. You're trying to get your business going. You're trying to get yourself established. And she don't understand that. And she don't want to assist you in there in that. So you need to let her go. I am 1969. Should I get my old job back? You never go backwards because the same stuff that was there, that for the reason you left, is still there. And as far as jobs, they could be setting you up to get rid of you. So you don't go backwards, you go forward. Excuse me. Let's share this live. Steffi Williams, 85. Can you tell me more about me? Can you tell me more about me, please? You don't have faith. You don't believe in yourself. You have been browbeaten. When I say browbeaten, I mean that people in your family has caused you crazy. They try to put you down because of your creativity, because you're different than they, and different than them, and you want something. They don't want something. You want to be hanging around people that has more what you have because you can get that too. When you're hanging around with broke people, they're going to keep you broke. They're going to drain you. When you're hanging around negative people, they're going to keep you negative. They're going to block you, etc. So I'm telling you about yourself. Autumn, UNC, tired? I don't understand the question. Minnie, anything for me? Minnie, what's wrong with your car? I'm getting it gets out of order. It gets out of hand. Oh, it speeds up and then it slows down. Something wrong with the timing belt I get here. Have it checked out. It could be off or you need to be changed. Ray, any message? Oh, Ray, you got some cold here. You got to be careful of your lungs. Your lungs is your weak part of your body. So dress properly. This weather changing from 78 to 80 and all that stuff, after you change and put on your fall clothes, don't go back and forth. So I get a lot of congestion here and I get some problems with your lungs. MIKA choice. Do you know me? What do you mean, do you know me? I don't understand that. Come back with a better question. Thamar, I would thank you for the rose. DEVINITI. Hi, do you have a message for me? You're confused about a situation, but that confusion is going to come to some information that's going to bring light on the situation and it's going to work out in your favor. Thamar, THMAR. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, Grand Evening. Do you see anything from me? I'm picking up some concern that you have, but it's unfounded. It's going to work out for you. It's all right to be concerned, but we can't get to the point that is stress. Again, I have to emphasize we are not in control. The divine is in control. And once we learn the lesson that learn the lesson that is being taught to us, then things will start moving forward. We got to stop self-sabotaging ourselves. Okay? We got to let it take its natural flow. Thank you for the ice cream cone. We are not in control. Come on. One question per person. I see people keep on asking questions and they had their chance. Diva, ANJOS. Anything for me, please. Thank you. Someone is giving you a headache and on an issue, and I'm getting something about your job. And you might be doing more than one person's job. And I pick up some fear about telling them that you can't do all this work. It's overwhelming. You gotta know your worth. You fear is another negative aspect of the matrix. It keeps you back. We got to remember that the matrix is created to feed off of your fear, your doubts, your anger, your insecurity. This is how they survive, by feeding off these energies. Thank you for that. What was that? Thank you. So we have to stop letting them put this fear. Fear, if you look it in its eye, it has no power. It's invisible prisons that we put ourselves in. Open up that door and walk out. Miss T, Grand Evening, anything for me spiritually in this season? Keep your faith. You're being tested. And you almost have passed the test. Keep it. Mhm. Rosie, Prito, anything for me. You'll finally decide to take care of yourself and put yourself first. You'll finally decide to say no and mean it. You'll finally decide to share, to stop putting other people before you. Because I feel that you have learned when you go out your way to help other people, but when you need help, they always have an excuse. So you have learned how to love yourself. That's the beginning of loving yourself. You also have learned that you don't care what people think or say about you. You came to be you, not nobody else, because everybody else is taken. So you got to live your life on your terms and the way that you want to do in a positive way. Rosie, Prito. Judith, anything for me, please, and thank you. I feel that you want to take a trip now. I feel this trip is going to be over around the holiday, but you have some doubts who you want to stay with. And because I picked up that when you stayed with someone else when you was at this same place and this where you're going to go, their living condition was not. If you don't feel comfortable staying with other people because of their living condition, go and stay in a good hotel, but find the cheapest room. Number one, you want to think of your safety, your security, and your health. Mm. Judith, thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart. SHAFUB, thank you for shining light on what needs to be done. You're quite welcome. A dot R dot Barnes. Andre. Grand evening, Andre. What is your question? Because we have 10 more minutes. I'll be leaving here. Kim, anything for me, please? I'm getting a man that's trying to get in touch with you very quickly, and it's good news coming your way about this. Love above 490. Anything for me, please? Stay on that path. Things are working out for you. You don't have any doubts anymore. You can see you getting the things that you want. Lovable 490. Kiesha, Kiesha, anything for me? You at peace about something. You don't have any worrying anymore because you know everything's going to work out. Madison, Quiles. Did Edwin tell Natalie about our falling out? Yes. Kimberly Kim, anything for me? What's wrong with your teeth? Something is going on with your teeth on the left side. Go to the dentist before it get out of hand. Do not get a root canal under that stuff. Don't do it because that's going to destroy the teeth there and it's going to affect the teeth on both sides of where they're doing it. Don't get a root canal. Sexy Black, April. Grand evening. Anything for me, please, and thank you. Did you just move out someplace or somebody's moved out? You need to change your locks. You need to change your locks. Now you don't have to get a locksmith. You can just take the bottom lock off and take the tumbler to Home Depot or Lowe's, and they will change the tumbler and give you new keys. But you need to change your locks. Happy Mom 2016. Anything for me? You got a medical condition and you went and they want to operate on you. Don't let them operate. Go get a second and third opinion. You don't need to have that operation. Remember, these doctors only want to do these operations you don't need because they want to make money. That's why they call them practitioners, because they're practicing on them. And they just want to make money. The pharmaceutical industry is about money and greed. It's not about you getting better. Because if you get better, then they won't be able to make money. But you got to take control of your own health and have an active participation in your health. You got to listen to what they say, do your research, and come back. And then you got to look at other avenues, naturopath, herbalists. those kind of things. Because every medicine they give you, the side effects is going to cause something else because it has been designed to do it. Everything that ails you, it will come to you. Miss T, how can I get the memory oil? Go to my website, which is one word and all lowercase, readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. You're going to have to Google it. When you come to the first page, you will hit on those 3 lines above the first page, and that will bring you to the table of contents. Hit the checkout page, scroll down till you come to essential oils, pick the option, add it to the cart, pay through my PayPal account, and please put your proper information in there so I can contact you and send the product to you. Thank you. That's how you get the oil. Okay, we got 4 more minutes. Michelle, anything for me, please, and thank you. I'm getting some confusion here around about some a property. I'm getting some delays in this property, but remember, every delay is good. But I'm getting some confusion about a property. I don't know, is other people involved with it that they got to sign off of it or something, or you want to move into this property and they don't want you to move in it. They want to rent it out to someone else or sell it out to somebody. It's something about real estate. Michelle, okay? NEAA. Oh, okay, thank you. Chantel Elwich. Anything for me, please? Thank you. I'm getting some issues with your stomach. Okay. I feel that you want to lose some weight. If you do, you gotta put yourself on a better diet. You gotta drink more water. You gotta eat more fruits and vegetables. It's not what you eat. You gotta cut the amount of calories that you're eating at every time you eat. That's when you have to lose weight. And if you want to tone these areas up, you gotta do the exercise. Okay? Ah. See, China, Serrano. Anything for me. I'm getting tiredness. You're not getting enough rest. Your mind is racing. So I want you to get some chamomile tea or make a clove tea and drink it before you go to bed. This will help you. Okay? IAMDSIYRE. Will I get approved for the house that I'm applying for? Yes, but keep your mouth shut. Barbie Tins, THIGC. Anything for me. Your mouth. You need to keep your mouth shut. Your words are spells. That's why they call it spelling. You need to be careful what you say. Your mouth. You run your mouth without thinking, and you cause a lot of issues. You need to stop that. Keisha Falk, anything for me? Someone has just left your life. Leave them out of your life. There was no good for you. Notice how much when you left this person, how things changed for the better for you when and how things was when this person was in your life. You need to get them out. Sage, will I get another car soon? Yes, the best time for you to get a car is the end of the year or the beginning of the new year. But you will get a car. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, you're not going to have no pain from the floater being in your eye, but it's there. And when you see these floaters in your eye, that's a glitch in the matrix. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to say goodnight. We're going to thank all the ancestors, guardian angels, spiritual guides, dream friends that came in to assist me tonight to give you the answers to your questions. We thank you. We thank all of you being here to enlighten yourself because you are my disciples. You will take these positive answers and spread it to other people. Remember, we got to have faith. Without faith, nothing will occur. We got to believe in ourselves when no one else believes in us, but the divine source of frequency and light does. Remember, we got to raise our vibration. We got to raise ourselves from the 3D to the fourth chakra. We got to open up our heart and heal it. And then we got to move up to the fifth chakra, which is speaking the truth. Okay? You're welcome. I don't see you moving until next year. Thank you for the heart. Susie Q63, do you sense anything for me? Whatever's been blocking your finances and your health is being removed. Betty Righteousness, me please. You don't listen. You procrastinate, and when you procrastinate too much, you become lazy and your opportunity pass by. You need to act. What is it? Is Hassan for me to love and be with? No. Miss Lay. Okay, I gotta have to go. So I wish everyone health, wealth, happiness, success, but mostly love for yourself. Okay? Until next week at 9 p.m., November the 14th, 2024. I will see you then. Thank you for everybody that came. And thank you for all the gifts, and I appreciate it. So I'm going to have to say good night. Ashe. Good night. Ashe.